In this podcast, I will explain how you and your students can create digital content to support learning and creativity in the classroom. My name is Asava Lydia Bira. I am a teacher of mathematics at St. Teresa Girls Secondary School, Senyi, located in Western Uganda. Let me show you a secret. Today, I will share practical ideas, simple tools, and tips you can use to help students learn better through digital content creation. To begin with, what is digital content creation? Digital content creation means allowing students to create learning materials using technology. This can include videos, podcasts, pictures, presentations, animations, simple digital posters, among others. How is digital content creation impactful to learners? When students create content themselves, learning becomes more meaningful. They understand concepts better, remember information longer, and develop creativity, communication, and digital skills that are essential in today's world. In simple terms, instead of students only saying, "Teacher, I have understood," they actually prove it, and yes, sometimes we finally believe them. Which tools can one use in digital content creation? There are many free and easy tools that teachers and students can use. For example, Canva, which we learned in Technology Enhanced Learning 1.0, allows students to design posters, presentations, and even short animations. Group projects using tools like Canva also encourage collaboration and teamwork, and of course, arguments about who didn't contribute, but that is also learning. How can one practically apply digital content creation in the teaching and learning process? Through video creation, students can first record short videos before presenting live in class. Platforms like Flip provide a safe space where students can upload videos, watch each other's work, and give feedback. The good thing is, shy students finally speak, especially when the camera is on and the teacher is not staring at them directly. Through audio projects are another powerful way for students to process learning. Students can create podcasts, interviews, reflections, or storytelling projects related to what they are studying. Free apps like Anga, which we also learned in Technology Enhanced Learning 1.0, make audio recording simple. Students can also use free background music or sound effects from Pixabay to make their audio projects more engaging. And trust me, once students hear their own voices, some will ask, "Teacher, is that real me?" Yes, my dear, that is your voice. These activities help learners improve speaking skills, confidence, and critical thinking. As a teacher, give students clear expectations, instructions, and assessment criteria. Model good quality work and follow basic design and multimedia principles. Support students practically by helping them manage passwords, save work safely, and organize files, because "Teacher, I forgot my password" is now the new "Teacher, I forgot my book." Encourage peer review where students give and receive constructive feedback, helping them learn from one another. For example, in mathematics, digital content creation can make abstract concepts easier to understand. One can create short video lessons explaining topics like fractions, algebra, or geometry using a phone. One can record himself or herself solving a problem step by step and share the video with learners through WhatsApp or a learning platform. Learners can replay the video at their own pace, pause where they don't understand, and revise even at home instead of saying, "Teacher, you are too fast," after the lesson is already over. A teacher can also ask learners to create their own short videos explaining how they solved a mathematics problem. This improves their confidence, creativity, and understanding of mathematical concepts. To my fellow teachers, I encourage you to embrace digital content creation as a powerful tool for teaching and learning. You do not need expensive equipment. Your smartphone, laptop, creativity, and passion for teaching are enough. Digital content allows us to reach learners beyond the classroom, support slow learners, and make lessons more engaging and learner-centered. Let us remember, technology will not replace teachers, but teachers who use technology will go very far. In conclusion, creating digital content can be fun, engaging, and meaningful when done with purpose. It empowers students to become creators, not just consumers of information. I wish you success in this course and in inspiring your students to learn, create, and collaborate through technology. Yo.